Good morning. It's Monday, May the 11th, and this is Wisdom for Your Week. I wasn't a very good math student in high school or college. I just didn't enjoy math at all. But even a not so good math student knows this. If you start out with x and you take some amount away from x, you end up with less than x. Does that make sense to you? It does to me, and I'm not good in math. X minus anything equals something less than x. That's true in old math and new math, whatever kind of math. But is that true in God's math? According to the principle found in Proverbs 11, you can start out with x, take something away from x, and somehow end up with more than x. That's God's math. And God's math is about the blessing of generosity. Listen to what it says in Proverbs 11, verses 24 and 25. One man gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. A generous man will prosper. He who refreshes others will himself be refreshed. You boil those two verses down, and here's the principle. The more generous you are, the more you'll be blessed. The more you hold on to what you have, the less you'll have. Give it away and you'll have more. Grab onto it and you'll lose what you already have. Now that doesn't make math sense or financial sense according to the wisdom of the world, does it? The world's wisdom says, hold on to what you've got because that's the only way you'll ever have anything. But biblical wisdom says the one who holds what he has with the tightest fist usually ends up with the least. And the one who's most generous is the most blessed. We might say that generosity pays. That truth is not just found in this proverb, it's a very much a New Testament idea as well. Jesus himself said, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured into your lap." We might sum that up with this familiar saying, you can't outgive God. You will find it true over the course of your lifetime that the more generous you are, the more God will bless you. Sometimes that blessing is in the form of financial blessing, and sometimes it's something even better. So whatever you're starting out with today, whatever your X amount is, be generous with it and see if you don't end up with more than you started with, because that's God's math, and that's wisdom for your week.